Well, hello, all my amazing Gemini friends. My name is Libra Empress, and we're going to be discussing your April 22nd tarot, alright? Now, remember that this is a general reading, and this is for yours as well as for my entertainment. And also, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. That way, you'll always be up to date with the content that I produce, and you'll be a part of our family, alright? Now, on a side note, if you hear a small boy yelling, it's because there is one, so I apologize. Now, let's get going, shall we? Now, we're going to do 3 sections. A card for your past, a card for your present, and a card for your future. And there will be 3 cards to clarify each of them, alright? I've already shuffled them and I've got them ready to go. Let's get going, shall we? Now, my beautiful Gemini, your past energy is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups signifies romantic, adventure, and moody. He's the one with the ready smile and a surfboard underneath his arm. A natural charmer, the Knight of Cups is always ready to schmooze and always keeps one eye on the exit. He can be fun to have around, but his mood will change like the surf, and he's often likely to steal more than a kiss. Watch your heart, literally, alright? If you're dealing with someone in your energy like this, Gemini? Your first clarifier is the Ace of Swords. This is all past energy first. This signifies trials, intellect, and action. The Ace of Swords cuts to the heart of a situation and offers you a new beginning. It's up to you to take it and run as fast as your little feet can carry you. Now, Gemini, just remember that most swords are double-edged. The same tool that you will to slice through a pack of zombies could ultimately sever your head from your spine. Have a game plan ready to roll, alright? So it's like, if you burn your bridges and you can't come back. Your second clarifier is the Nine of Hazards. This card signifies prosperity, independence, and confidence. Most people, Gemini, heard about the apocalypse and hid underneath their desks. Oh, yes, they did. But you didn't flinch, did you? No, Gemini. You worked through the catastrophe and actually prospered. Nothing breeds confidence like success, and now you find yourself with plenty of both. Business is booming, and the future looks bright, alright? Your third clarifier is the Fool card. New journey, first steps, and hasty choices. Now, Gemini, our hero begins his or her journey with a spring in his or her step and a healthy set of blinders, unaware of a zombie claws reaching for his or her feet. Now, Gemini, you are bound to make plenty of mistakes in your new adventures, alright? But your enthusiasm might be enough to carry you through a bumpy beginning. Try to pay attention to your surroundings. Are those storm clouds on the horizon? This is going to be your present energy, alright? Sorry about the noise. My kid's freaking out over Peppa Pig. It's a scary game on Roblox. Anyway, present energy for you, Gemini, is the Hierophant. Truth, advice, and education is what signifies this card. Now, the truth can be hard to swallow, especially if you're missing part of your esophagus, but pay attention to the messages that you will receive, alright, Gemini? Though they may be alarming, you'll need the information to make a wise choice later. And with the city under siege, there's no telling how long this report will stay on the air. This is your right now energy card, okay? The first clarifier is the Queen of Swords. Oh, I love her. We're not in her energy very often, but when you're an Empress, you can step into that, or any. Alright. The Queen of Swords signifies intelligent, sharp tongue, and unscrupulous. If you think you're kicking her out of her double wide, you've got another thing coming. Underneath her hair, curlers, and terry cloth bathrobe beats the heart of a true fighter. The Queen of Swords represents a woman who may have suffered the loss of a loved one, but still carries on. She's a little tougher, a little wiser, definitely ready for the next wave of terror. Let's move on to your second clarifier. Ooh. I'm a little bit tired. Sorry, I'm going really slow. Your second clarifier is the Seven of Cups. This card signifies choices, consideration, and daydreams. Now, holy smokes, Gemini, you've hit the jackpot. Too many choices may befuddle even the most determined zombie, but the seven of cups signals the decision needs to be made. Take a minute to decide what's important, then stagger toward your goal. Don't get caught dreaming of possibilities. Look at your options. Pick the most attractive cerebellum on the table and go for it, alright? Clarifier 3 is the Strength card. I like this one. This card signifies resolve, conviction, and inner determination. Your strength comes from within. You've stared down at the zombie horde and they blinked first. Or they would have, if only they had working eyelids. You've learned to trust your instincts and stay on the chosen path. Oh yes, you have. Use that same resolve to cowboy up when the zombies get their second wind, okay? Now, before we get to the future, we're going to sit here and talk for a minute. The future is not set in stone. You can change it anytime you want. It's the past that actually is set in stone. And we are all time travelers. We're always moving forward, okay? Because time always goes forward. Now, know that you have a choice in all of this. That's why we were given free will. Alright? And, what else is there? Oh, after I read this, I'm going to go and recap the whole tarot reading, okay? Okay, let's get going. This is your future energy. Alright, Gemini? This card signifies luck, fate, and destiny. Taking the wheel of fortune out of the spin may result in more than a little dizziness, sure. Some things are out of your hands, but you'd be silly to leave your fate to chance. You control more of your destiny than you think. Opportunities are headed your way. Don't try to fight it, just go with the flow. Oh, nice. Your first clarifier is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords signifies travel, leaving the past behind, and transition. Now, Gemini, you've done all you can here, right? And it's time to escape to a more peaceful environment. The zombies in your wake represent the scars that hide beneath the watery surface of your subconscious. Let them heal. They can't hurt you anymore. So, as these guys, they're all headed that way. Because there's too much bullshit going on, and you're heading that way. You're out. You're sick of it. Your second clarifier is the Hanged Man. Yes, Gemini. This signifies a turning point, acceptance of a situation, and sacrifice. The Hanged Man has sacrificed himself, distracting the zombies so that his friends might live to fight another day. But not every sacrifice is necessarily terminal. There's a good chance you've arrived at an epiphany that will allow you to continue on your path. Sorry. I don't know if you could hear me. There's a good chance that you've arrived at an epiphany that will allow you to continue on your path. It's time to discard old ideas and move on. Often, this is the only way to set yourself free, okay, Gemini? Your last clarifier is... I like these little stories. That's why I read them, okay? They're cute. This one is the Two of Hazards. Now, my beautiful Geminis, this card signifies balance, harmony, and juggling responsibilities. Balancing your responsibilities can be exhausting. It's not easy to manage a heavy workload when family members or friends are constantly distracting you. The Two of Hazards cautions you to keep an eye on responsibilities until the cavalry arrives. Don't despair. Help is on the way, alright? Now, let's recap all this. Now, my beautiful Geminis, oh my gosh. Your past energy is the Knight of Cups, alright? You're feeling romantic, adventure, and a little moody. But, the Ace of Swords was your first clarifier, so that signifies trials, intellect, and action. So, you had to cut through some stuff, but you weren't sure if you should, right? But ultimately, by doing what you did, you went into the Nine of Hazards, which is prosperity, independence, and confidence, because you were amazing. And the last one is... Sorry. He's too funny. I apologize. Okay, so you're moving up to new journey. Oh man, this kid. He's doing the wiggle dance, I'm sorry. Anyway, so you'll be moving from that into the new journey, which is the first steps, and you're making hasty choices. But your present energy is that you are the Hierophant, or you know someone, and you're you're giving advice, getting advice, you're learning, you're learning the truth, gaining education. But your first clarifier for that is intelligent, sharp-tongued, and scrupulous. So you're either stepping into the Queen of Swords, or you know someone who's not going to put up with no bullshit, right? I'm pretty sure it's you. You don't want to put up with no more bullshit. Now, your second clarifier for that is choices, consideration, and daydream. So you're considering the choices that are coming your way. And eventually you will gain strength, resolve, conviction, and inner determination. You're going to keep going hard and strong. And with the Wheel of Fortune, you've got luck, fate, and destiny, but it's also telling you to continue on doing what you do best and claim your destiny. Don't let any opportunity slip through your fingers, right? Now, the first clarifier for that would be the Six of Swords. You're leaving a situation behind. You're sick of the bullshit. You're moving forward. You're transitioning into a new version of yourself. You're evolving. Now, Gemini, you are also at a turning point, for the future, accepting of a situation and sacrifice.
Give a break. Give a break. Give a break. Oh, shoot.
Now, your last clarifier signifies that you are reaching harmony and balance, and yet you're also juggling responsibilities as well. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but, you are doing really good. Now, I love you. You're going to have a great day today. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. And join me again for next time's tarot reading and tomorrow's daily horoscope, okay? I love you. Bye.